I'm big. Did you miss me? I know, I've been gone for a minute. See, what had happened was...
It's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl, get at it. Get your bag up. Hit that gym and...
and welcome to my anxiety-filled life. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time that you're seeing me and you want to join, all you have to do is press that subscribe button and you'll get a notification every time I post, and you'll see all my future videos. I know that I've been gone for a month, but trust me, it is with good reason, I promise.
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
So 2020 has been full of transitions, not just for me, but for the entire world. And today I wanted to tell you guys that I ended my 6-year relationship. I have restarted my weight loss journey. I am focusing more on my mental health, and I've decided to choose me. So let's get into this update. So before I get started on the breakup, I just want to, preface by saying please do not judge me for my actions and my decisions. I tried very hard to keep my long-term relationship from falling apart, from therapy to even just forgiveness in general, I should say. I think our breakup was bound to happen because I feel like I wanted it more than my partner wanted it. So when I say that, you're probably like, what do you mean by that? So in the 6 years that we were together, he cheated 4 times. And you're probably like, No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. What do you mean 4 times? Yes, 4 times. 3 times it was through messages, and then 1 time it was physically. So yeah, a lot of forgiveness.
When I see you square up, okay.
Well, 4 times a charm, right? No? No. Tough crowd. Yeah, I cope with humor, so that's just what I do. Although I went through so much with him, we are still really good friends. We still talk to this day. It's just something that, wasn't meant to be. I even asked him if he wanted to be a part of this video so it doesn't seem like biased or anything like that, and he declined, so I'm just telling a little bit of my side of the story. I won't go too much into detail. And here comes the
oh, you're better than me
crowd. Please save it. This is not your story, it's mine, so just stay in the comments, please. Thanks. Anywho, the last time he cheated, it was with a friend from high school, so that's why I took a long time to just, stay away from the camera and kind of heal. Let's call her Annabelle, because, it's spooky season, so yeah, let's call her Annabelle for now. But I may do like a full story time, I may not. Depends on how I'm feeling, but don't keep asking me about it in the comments because you will get blocked. My block hand is pretty strong, so yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
I may tell a story, I may not. Who knows? Just know that I'm in the process of prioritizing myself and healing and, self-love and all that type of stuff. So that's what I've been doing this past month and will continue to do so. All I can remember is what Super Scent said when her ex-fiance Lou was caught cheating. Basically a fan was like, oh, he really still loves you. Super Scent replied, I love me too, that's why I'm out. Honestly, I felt that and I couldn't deal with the lies, the cheating, the codependency. Like, it just didn't feel like love anymore. It just felt like we were coexisting. So and more like roommates, if anything. So I think this pandemic really pushed me, and my 26th birthday, I was like, I'm too old for this. I shouldn't be dealing with this at my age. I'm like, well, am I bringing this like further on? I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I just made a decision to just cut it off. Basically, we decided that I'm monogamous, he's not monogamous, so it was never gonna work. Like, I was never going to agree to an open relationship, so yeah. So when I finally made my decision after many weeks of, just trying to come up with a decision, I sat him down, basically told him that I was putting in my notice to leave the apartment within 30 days and that he had to find a place. And then, you know, I read him a breakup letter and telling him that I was leaving. So that's how we ended it. I'm not gonna lie, the first 3 to 4 weeks after the breakup, I was mourning it, and that's where I definitely felt my lowest. But after those 3 weeks, I picked myself back up, and I was starting to slowly become myself again. Even people were telling me that I was glowing again, which was really nice. Was I the perfect girlfriend? Obviously not. But was I a great ass girlfriend that did whatever I could to make him happy, made sure that he was fed, made sure that if he needed money, he had money, worked on myself constantly, make sure that I was loyal to him, all that type of stuff? Yes, but you know, it still wasn't enough. I was enough, but I just wasn't enough for him. But it's okay, because I'm not going back. So due to our breakup, I decided to move out by September 30th so that I can, you know, move on, basically. So I basically had 3 options: either keep my apartment, move in with family, or find an apartment with roommates. After looking at some apartments with roommates, I was like, nah. I thought about staying, but then I was like, I would have to pay the full rent and it would be hard for me to save up for my house. So I ended up choosing the option to move back in with my parents, and that's where I am now, which is why my background looks different. I'm in my old childhood bedroom, so this is where I am. Honestly, at first I was like, hell nah, I'm not moving back in with my parents. Heck no. But I started to rethink, and I'm like, there are some luxuries of living at home rent-free. So basically my brother is home from college, you know, due to the pandemic. So he's here and he's working on finishing his degree. He's in his senior year. My sister's also home. She is, you know, doing virtual learning. And then, you know, both of my parents are here, so all of us are in the house together. And you know, it's not bad so far. It's only been week 1. So while I, you know, stay at home and help with cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, I'm going to be working on my goal of saving at least like 30K so that, you know, I could buy my house. I'm giving myself a year. So originally I was living in the Bronx because I wanted my ex to be closer to his job and closer to his family, but now that I'm back in Brooklyn, there's so many benefits. Like obviously I'm closer to my family, I'm saving so much money, and I'm closer to my job, so my commute is cut by like a whole hour, so that's really nice. And since my commute has been cut down, I have an extra hour of sleep, which has been chef's kiss. Speaking of sleep, my mental and physical health was really bad during this breakup, like in the trash. And you know, after the breakup, we still lived together for a whole month because we had to sell our furniture, we had to make arrangements for moving out. At this point, I was barely eating or sleeping because I was still mourning, you know, the loss of my relationship, but I decided to seek some help. Since I was concerned about not sleeping and my anxiety being on an all-time high, I decided to seek help. So after the last cheating incident, I had my first therapy session. I restarted therapy on my birthday, so that was awesome. I love my therapist so far. She has been a fresh breath of air, and it's just nice to have a sounding board that leads you in the right path. And I progressed so much with her so far, and it's only been like what, 3 or 4 sessions. But yeah, I want to acknowledge that I'm blessed enough to have access to therapy through my job's insurance, because I know that not everyone has access to therapy, and I really wish that everyone did. Besides my therapist, I also have a nurse practitioner, and I also have a nutritionist. So my nurse practitioner is helping me with my anxiety. I'm actually prescribed with Lexapro. I don't know if you guys know about this, but the people that usually take it usually have anxiety and depression, so that's why I'm taking it. I'll do a whole nother video about like my Lexapro journey, because I really do want to go deeper into my mental health journey. I've never really taken any medication before because, you know, there's like a stigma in the Black community about taking medication, and it is true that America overprescribes all of its patients, but this was a necessity for me so that I can sleep better and not be so anxious all the time. And it's really helped so far, I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like a little hesitant. I was like, what's the side effects? I don't really take medication. Like the only medication I've ever taken in my life is like allergy pills or like something for headaches or cramps. So I was very hesitant, but she, you know, she walked me through it on what I need to do to stay consistent. So it's been very helpful, and I've been sleeping so much better, and I haven't used ZQL in over, what, 3-4 weeks now or something like that. So on the other hand, my nutritionist, she is helping me with my weight loss journey. So I told her that I had reached my highest weight that I've ever reached in my entire life, and I was like, I can't go past this because this is where it stops. And I did lose like 9 pounds last week, so that was really cool. She's like been incorporating these like little lifestyle changes that are very doable, and like I know how to do them, but like, you know, just having someone implanted and, you know, helping me keep track of my progress has been very helpful. But yeah, we're focusing mostly on like a stress-free environment and meditation and walking. So I'm getting back into being active again, because I was active earlier in, you know, when the pandemic started. I was working out from home, but you know, as my relationship deteriorated, I stopped working out. So yeah. But my brother, he just signed us both up for Planet Fitness, so we're gonna start working out again this week. So, you know, just stay tuned for my weight loss journey. So I am very proud of the progress that I've made so far since the breakup. I'm feeling healthier, I'm feeling better. I hope y'all can see this glow, this natural glow. I'm just like so much happier, honestly. And I'm giving myself 6 months to like fully like transform, and then, you know, just continue to be consistent from there. So this is like kind of like a restart for me. So you know, like usually I would do this type of thing for New Year's and like restart, but I was like, I'm not waiting until New Year's this time, I'm gonna start now. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's my update. If you made it here to the end, thank you so much for kicking it with me per usual. If you made it here this far, please leave some yellow peep emojis down in the comments. I'm going to change up my schedule a little bit. So from now on, I'm going to be posting every Wednesday. I'm not posting on Sundays anymore because it was starting to become a little bit too hectic, especially with, you know, I have a full-time job. Like YouTube is not my job, it's just a hobby. So yeah. Also, I realized that I never did a Q&A once I reached 500 subscribers, and now I'm almost at 800, which is insane. Thank you guys for continuing to subscribe even through my little 1 month hiatus, but I am back. I'll post a Q&A next week if we get enough questions, so post all your questions in the comment section. It could be about anything. It could be about my Lexapro journey, my weight loss journey. It could be about my breakup. Anything that you want to learn about me, it doesn't matter. So just ask me any questions. Try to stay away from the NACA questions because I usually answer those on the NACA videos, but I'm fine if you do have some questions about NACA. Damn, it feels so good to be back. But per usual, spend wisely, stay safe, and just know that you're doing the best you can. So I'll see you next time. Bye.
Young, broken, independent, not broken, not quitting, I'ma get it. Even though I still struggle, I'm sufficient. Like what's up, aiming, how it's business. Believe me, it's finna happen. They call them detours, we call it passion. How many no's you receive? I just stopped counting. So why you still doing this shit? I'ma cash in the fountain. See this dream dance between my ear canal, lives inside my heart like a future child. Possess the wisdom in between my smile. The world gotta see me, it may take a while. That's okay, it's prepared for. Played a lot of shows I had to pay for. Define the crowd, me, myself, and I, and the DJ and my homeboys. Good things take some time, I'm like, ooh yeah. Patience is a virtue when I'm moving. Looking at my life, it's a movie. Lot of ups and downs, I'm sticking to it. I got the sauce, I got the drip. I make the play, I get the assist. Impossible, it exists. The slow grind